Alright, hey everybody, it's Megadron64 bringing you another part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. In the last part, we beat Mai for like the third time, I think. Then we went up against Bannock Keith in America! And then we faced off against Joey Wheeler here by just ultimately crushing him. I felt so bad about that one. In this part, we're finally gonna finish off the Duelist Kingdom series here by facing off against Maximilian Pegasus. Let's go. The time had finally come. As champion of the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi won the right to duel Maximilian Pegasus. Promise me you will free the souls of my grandfather and all the others. Yes, but if I know the feats you had said, you have to fulfill your end of the bargain as well. Take a close look at the card you hold in your hand, Yugi boy. There's a reason why it's blank. For if I win, I claim your soul forever. You have much to gain, but much at risk as well. It's a risk I'm willing to take to free the souls of my grandpa and the others. But I don't plan to lose. I hate to disappoint you, Pegasus, but I have no intention of ever becoming a part of your soul card collection. Yeah, that's always right about that, knowing my luck. Alright. So, main idea behind this duel is, well, Yugi's got a few strategies, but mainly it comes down to summoning Dark Magician of Chaos, or I forget what. The problem with Yugi's like ritual monsters that has like there's another monster very similar to it called like Dark Magician of Chaos, and okay, the main point is that there's two monsters called Black Magician of Chaos and Dark Magician of Chaos, and I keep forgetting which is which. Like one's a ritual monster and the other one's just a normal effect monster. But anyways, here I suppose to explain things quickly. Pegasus' main strategy here. Shut up, game. Like, Pegasus' main strategy here is that he's got Toon monsters, which all require this Toon World card to be in effect. Now, the thing is, though, Toon monsters got a lot better as the days went on, but back in the old days, yeah, once this thing goes, these things go boom, too. The thing is, though, like, Toon monsters have an effect, which is, you know, if your opponent doesn't have any Toons, they can attack directly, but, you know, they can't attack the turn they're summoned. Plus, Toon World has to be on the field, but if Toon World gets destroyed, so do these guys. So, yeah, when you have Spell-Shattering Arrow, this is the easiest thing in the world. Yep. Oh, great. Alright, we're gonna summon that, and then we'll put this in defense position. Let's see what he does now. I kinda want me to get a Summon Skull quick so I can activate this here. I was worried about that. Alright, well we got the ritual card for Black Magician of Chaos. I think that's the ritual one. Okay. Yeah, so we won't be able to attack directly, but at the same time though he's got 2300. Alright, I guess next turn we'll just have to activate Magical Hats and hope for the best. Hope we get Powerhouse quick to take him down. Oh, guess not attacking. Alright. Well, we're still not drawing very good stuff. Alright. So I guess there's a few more things I need to tell about Pegasus' deck. Aside from Toons, it also has oh, what we got here? Oh, well, that doesn't help me right now. He also uses Relinquish, which is another ritual monster. It's a very special one indeed because, oh crap. No, I'll take the damage. It's a very unique ritual monster. The idea is you summon it, then you just take control of one of your opponent's monsters, and Relinquish will gain attack equal to its stats. However, if you would destroy Relinquish, the equipped monster gets destroyed instead, which leaves Relinquish on field with 0 attack. So the idea would be, try to destroy it, you know, your monster gets taken out first, then just hope you have a second attack to take care of Relinquished. Oh, good. Alright. I think I'm still going to activate Spell Shattering Arrow again. Oh, good! This is my luck. Alright. First we'll activate this. Get rid of all his crap. 500 once again. And we'll tribute Summon Skull. Now, the thing about Relinquish is, it does have another form known as Thousand Eyes Restrict. Oh, darn, I can't activate it right now. Okay. Ah, there it is. You see, relinquish. If you fusion summon with this monster, it will summon Thousand Eyes Restrict, which I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm fairly certain it's just a better version of relinquish, but I can't remember its effect at the moment. Ah, crap. Alright. I got an idea. This'll work. Mystic Box ways one works is target one monster destroyed, then you just give your opponent one of your monsters. So in other words, if you give them a Karibo, they are screwed. Like so. Alright, I'd say we're doing pretty good in this duel so far. Unless he pulls out that relinquish, which... Actually, no, he can't even do that right now. He can do that, though. Impossible for him to summon relinquish his turn, because, you know, he needs the trip. Watch, I guess he's got that face-down monster. Well, it won't matter anyway. Alright. If I can get our monster with... Darn it. Well, won't be able to win this turn, but... We'll get pretty close. I'd say we got this in the bag, but... Next turn, there's no way he can summon relinquish, and I don't think he's got anything more powerful in his deck. Alright. Let's see what we draw now. I'll save this just in case he manages to make a comeback somehow. Alright, and summon Skull, destroy him. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Toon monsters back in the day, they just weren't very good, but in all honesty, I've seen a lot of their newer adaptations, like Toon Red Eyes and Toon Barrel Dragon. I don't know, a lot of them seem pretty cool nowadays. I might try to build a deck around them sometime. Oh, wrong thing. Alright. Direct attack for game, and that was the easiest battle I've ever been in. Okay, now I've had easier, but still, that was pretty pathetic. Well, we win. Pegasus... Oh, darn. Pegasus, you're finished. We've won. Oh, no, don't do that. It's impossible. My eye, my magic, my Millennium Cheater. It all failed me. I've lost. The duel showed Yugi that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. Spirit of the puzzle, I don't know how to thank you. It was your courage and love your friends had for you that prevailed this day. And not just and not just summoning Skull and then running over all of his stuff. And your determination. We all did it together. That's right, as friends. And in the end, that's what it came down to. Friends being there for one another. Oh no, it's in our friendship speech. He won! Way to go! Yeah! We all won! Thanks, guys! Yugi saved the soul of his grandpa, Seto and Mokuba. However, they looked in utter danger from the shadows. His friend, just Bakura, still possessed by the evil spirit in the Millennium Ring, had an agenda of his own. So although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Pegasus is weakened by his duel with Yugi, he's given me the opportunity I've been waiting for. The time has finally come for me to add Pegasus Millennium Cheater to my collection. I really need to do a better pressure for the next duel. Alright, got some more cards. And now for the final duel in this episode, I say we go against Bandit Keith in America! Again! Let's go. Alright. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist King tournament, Yugi knows that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi. I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we're in this together, no matter what. No matter what. I can't get that song out of my head now. Man, whatever. Good. I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Taya came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity, because clearly they're legit. What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can only figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated that the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, so Yugi, like a dumbass, hands it over! Seriously. Yugi realized it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle. Nice going, idiot. Leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. After all, how could he cheat Cardians if he didn't have the Pharaoh with him? When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. He seemed Canadian. No. Something or someone was speaking through him. What happened to you? I'm not Ben Keith. I only speak through him since he's become my mind-controlled slave. In America, darn it! Who are you? What do you want my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you when it... How can it tell? I swear, this is bad as like the GX plot point with the Shadow Rider stuff. It's like, how can the keys tell if you lost them in a duel? As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny as I have controlled others, and that I am not unfamiliar with your power of with the power of a Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, of which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. It will be answered in like 200 episodes. That's why I will add to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind trying to connect to his spirit inside the puzzle. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You'll have to fight him alone. So, good luck. Alone? But I've never fought a duel with the... You faced off against like how many people before you got the Pharaoh? I mean, weren't you supposed to be this great duelist who was like the best at... Whatever. You can defeat him. Just trust yourself in your deck. And don't draw a Karibo. You'll be fine. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle in America. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I have seen your future and foretold your fate. And this duel will be your last. By literally cheating. I guess I should tell a story behind this duel. This duel, it's ridiculous. Like, remember how I said back in the Duelist Kingdom arc, there was like all this cheating and stuff of characters like, just summoning level 5 or 6 monsters without tributes? This guy literally cheats in this duel. Like, for one thing, he does that level 5 or 6 thing, but in the duel, man, Keith, in this duel specifically, like he actually uses one device in his hand to set cards onto the field that, oh, that's not good. Like, he uses one device that he has that just sets the ritual spell he needs in his hand. Well, not his hand, but on top of his deck, rather. Luckily, the AI can't actually do that. Anyways, I think best plan here is just do this. Oh, we got here. Alright. So, I don't quite remember what this deck's strategy here to fight Ban Keith is, but I do know what his is. Ban Keith's strategy here is just, summon all his machine types, then summon Zera the Mitt at some point. It's a mediocre ritual monster. It's only got like 2800 attack, no effect. So yeah, in other words, it's crap. Alright. I believe this deck's main strategy is just bring out Guy the Fierce Dragon Knight. Although I could be wrong. Alright. Time to activate Mirror Force and just piss him off. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Better activate this. Nope. Oh, darn it. Oh, good. Alright. Activate this, bring out Summon Skull. Alright, well, Sun Komori Dragon as well. Although I don't think I'll be able to do anything this turn. Well, if I can just attack ground attacker and then, wait till next turn. So, I guess one thing I can say about the original Yu-Gi-Oh storyline. Oh, darn it. That's not good. That's also not good. I guess one thing I can say about the original Yu-Gi-Oh storyline is that once we get past this duel, we'll finally have access to some way better cards. Like Throughout the Duelist Kingdom arc, we've had a bunch of like crappy vanilla monsters with pretty low stats. Once we get past this, well, to be frank, we'll still have some crappy monsters, but at least we'll have some better stuff like the Jack, King, and Queen series, which, while still not all that great, at least they're better than, Silver Fang and all that crap. Anyways, looks like here we're gonna have to wait a turn, then hope we draw Polymerization. Alright. And he's just equipping that. Great. Alright. Why didn't he attack with Yaiba Robo? Are the cards! Maybe that's why he didn't do it, because he knew I was going to draw this turn. I'm just getting lucky with these draws today. Alright then. Time to fusion summon. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Coolest artwork, but also one of the worst fusions I've ever seen. Look, technically it's worse I can think of, but that's a pretty bad one. Alright, we're gonna attack this one here because this guy can't change his battle position, so we'll be able to attack him for damage next turn. Alright. Luckily he's emptied out his entire hand, so we won't have too many more resources. But at the same time, I've also emptied out my entire hand. So, in other words, top decking competition begin. Okay, no, not really. Alright, we're gonna attack him, 450. Komori will attack him. And I think we got this one in the bag, just as long as he doesn't summon Zera the Mount. If he does, though, we're gonna need something to beat the... Oh. Well, he could also do that. Wait, seriously, he's running Cyreo? How do you pronounce that? Cyreu? He's running that. Don't know that one. Well, whatever. Time to tribute summon again. Summon Skull! Ah. Alright. Go attack him. Damn it! Well, it's going poorly for me. Why'd he enter the battle phase? Okay. Oh, good. Perfect. I will deactivate this, and I think we'll be on par with him at this point. Should be. No, we won't. What am I talking about? We'll be at, he'll be at 2,500, I believe. Yeah. Alright, let's go. And my calculations was not going well today. Alright, let's see what he gets. Won't be able to summon Zera the Mount. Alright. Well, I'd say we've won, unless he's got Karibo or something, which I know for a fact he doesn't. Time to win. Alright. As Yuki battled Bandit Key, Eel Bakura found his way to the... Well, why don't they just say Yami Bakura? Whatever. Yami Bakura, because I'm not saying Eel Bakura, because that's just stupid. Found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Compass, I guess. I know it says Millennium Ring, but might as well be Millennium Compass. Fascinating. I gotta do a better impression. Fascinating. It appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Baron Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring severe the strings that bind this man. Free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura unseen, Baron Keith was free for his mind control, making Baron Keith's controller. Wonder what happened. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken. But how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever a connection so strong. Where am I? In America? Sorry. No, what actually happens in the anime is like Baron Keith, gets out of hypnosis and then just goes crazy immediately. Alright, I say we take care of one more. You know what, I'd say we got some time. I think we can do one more duel here. And finally, I'll get some cards that aren't absolute crap in this duel. Okay, let's go. Yugioh asserted there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he now would have to face. Hey, how's it going, Yugi? Not so great. I need your help. And so is the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. I remind the spirit how little he knows about, but hanging out with you might help him figure things out. How? Even Tega's one. Sure, but how exactly am I gonna do that? You always have great advice. Just talk to him. The spirit and Tay spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which had just opened their Egyptian exhibit. They saw an ancient stone carving that depicted a battle between a sorcerer and a pharaoh. The pharaoh bore striking resemblance to Yugi, while the sorcerer looked just like Kaiba. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them. My pharaoh, I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? I am Yugioh of the Egyptian Historical Society. I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium Necklace. Another Millennium plot device! Like your Millennium Puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers, which, again, just lets me cheat at card games somehow. I have gazed 5,000 years into the past to a time when evil sorcerers threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there was one king who possessed magic powerful enough to stop this evil threat. Trading cards! Okay, no. The pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again. To rescue mankind? From what? How do you know the world is in danger of being destroyed again? Because the plot demands it. My Millennium Necklace also shows me visions of the future. My pharaoh, the events of the past will occur once again, and that same great evil will return to threaten us. How will I recognize this evil? I know that your memory is faded now. You seek many answers. I also know a duel monster tournament is beginning. If you win it, you'll find your answers. The tournament that Shizu was referring to is Seoko's Battle City Tournament. Joey and Yugi both received invitations to participate. I found out Joey got one. All entrants were given a special transparent card known as a locator card, which totally aren't star chips. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as the Rare Hunters, the worst villains ever. These evil duelists were thieves intent on stealing the most rare Duel Monsters cards. Joey lost his rise, rejoining into a rare hunter named Seeker, hoping to win back his card. Joey challenged him to a rematch. I'd like to question this. Why would a rare hunter steal the Raz Black Dragon? Because, like, I know it's a rare card, but I would think they'd be looking for more powerful cards, like you know, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Wouldn't they want that instead? Oh, whatever. You got my red eyes and I want back, so it's time to duel! I can't remember how this guy talked. I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your rare red eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. But that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win back my red eyes. Joey, what's going on? Yugimoto. He has the item my master desires. Like most cards in his deck, more or less. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my red eyes. I told you have nothing that's of any use to me. Perhaps your friend would be interested in being my next victim. It would be my pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion as There's Dark Magician. Or, you know, Seventh Skull. It's kind of better. I mean, personally, I prefer it. Whatever. So I challenge Yugimoto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter. I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win back your card, Joey. If you win this duel, I'll hand over my Dark Magician to you. If you lose, you must return Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, so, oh, that's pretty cool, then. Alright, so the way this duel works is that, this guy used an Exodia deck, in case you didn't remember from the anime. And like most Exodia decks, it's complete total bull crap. Okay, no, not really. The thing is, like this guy specifically, he's got way more, you know, tactics to get the Exodia pieces. Like, for example, he runs a lot of draw, like that one, for example. Yeah, he shoots red eyes there. This guy's main tactic is just gonna be stall tactics, like, you know, big defense, more draw power, usual stuff you see for Exodia deck. So, yeah, the main gist here is just finish him off quickly, or at least try to. So we're gonna some Beta the Mega Warrior here. And you remember what I said in the last duel about getting better monsters? Yeah, look at that crap. Wouldn't see that stat line on one of Yugi's monsters, or, you know, at least on his level 4s. So nice finally have some decent stats for once. Alright. Yeah, I figured. Alright. I guess Spellmining Circle really isn't gonna help us that much, but oh well. So yeah, the main thing here with Seeker is that, you know, Exodia deck, and I believe this guy actually runs way more of the Exodia pieces. Like in most Yu-Gi-Oh formats, except maybe the first one. The restriction was you can only have one of each Exodia piece in your deck, and oh good, I need that. And if you have any more than that, you know, your deck's not what's the term? Like if you have more than one Exodia piece in your deck's basically just illegal to play then. So, yeah, there's basically an illegal deck he's playing right here, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. On the bright side, he's not using, you know, every single, like, overpowered tactic to win, though, luckily. I mean, if this guy really wanted to be a huge jerk, he could be using the Helmet Dagger Iron Gear Feet combo. Well, luckily he isn't. Anyway, it's time to Summon Skull, which I don't get why the Rare Hunter isn't asking for this card. I mean, seriously, look at it. Alright, we're gonna attack here. Kinda starting to wish I used Gazelle earlier instead. I'm gonna check my quick. Alright, just Chimera. Right. Now, another thing about this deck, and, you know, a lot of the Battle City decks in this game. Damn it! Damn! I didn't even get to finish my explanation. I just lost that. You see what I mean here? Exodia is just bullcrap. Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, a lot of Yugi's Battle City decks here in this game. They all use Chimera, which is, I'm gonna be honest, I count for way more than Gaia the Dragon Champion, because even though Gaia has higher stats, Chimera for one thing actually has an effect on it, and plus it's much easier to actually search out the pieces for it. I still can't believe that. Lost on like the first, not the first, like the sixth turn. Ugh, that's why I hate Exodia so much. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this deck over the Duelist Kingdom deck. Alright. Yeah, we see that. Alright, let's see if we get something good here. Well, that'll help, I guess. So yeah, the main gist behind this deck is just some big beaters that just hurry up and run his stuff over. Now, the thing is that this deck does have a few ways to counter Exodia. For one thing, it's got this one card called Chain Strike, I believe, which is if your opponent summons a monster or effect similar to it, like just generally if they do anything with a certain monster, you can, you know, target with this effect, destroy, and then destroy all the copies of it in your opponent's deck. So the idea is that you make them summon an Exodia piece, then activate it, then, well, their Exodia strategy is screwed because they, you know, they need the piece. Are you? Damn it! Really? Also, yeah, as you can see there in the picture, he does indeed have more than one piece of like more than one leg of Exodia. So yeah, he's definitely cheating. I'm just gonna take forever on this, aren't I? I usually don't have trouble with this guy. Like, I don't know what's so different now. Anyways, as I was saying before, another way to counter him is that in this deck it has, I believe, a few copies of, oh, what is it? Oh, Chain Destruction, alright. Yeah, that was the card I was talking about. If I can stop bricking, I might be able to do something. Watch her just win right now, more or less. That'll just piss me off. Alright, doesn't look like it. Let me just get that. Great. You done yet? Of course. Just great. At least I finally summoned something. Put that down. Summon that. Anyways, yeah, there's one card in this deck that I forget the name of, but basically skips your opponent's draw phase. So great. Great. Yeah, that's just what I want from my opponent, just be an asshole and just cheat. If I could stop getting bad hands, maybe I could win. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I know I said rule was 3, but I'm gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm pulling out the red ice deck and kicking his ass. Although if he starts using stall cards, I might not be able to do much. Because I keep forgetting to put the spell and try to remove one of those decks. I guess I could use the zombie deck. Actually, wait, that'd be a great idea, because I can get rid of all those monsters then. I have no idea, you'd probably be thinking as... Whatever, I'll think about that when I get to it. Of course. So yeah, there's not really much to say about this one other than just, try to counter his draw power and, try and beat him, like, as fast as possible. Which sadly doesn't seem to be working out too well for me. Alright, let's see if we can draw a Baphomet here. If we can draw that, we can bring out Chimera and then, start running stuff. Okay, I am both the most unluckiest person in the world, also the luckiest. Okay, so how does this work? I get my ass kicked so much, but when I need a good draw, I get it. I'm not sure what to say about my luck right now, because it's both been screwing me over and yet helping me so much. Alright, let's Fusion Summon Chimera here. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I really do like Chimera a lot, but at the same time, it's like, I do agree it's a pretty bad card in the current game. Honestly, I always thought, like, maybe it would get a... Like, I always thought maybe it would get a new version, similar to a lot of the other cards that recently got released. Like, in case you haven't been keeping up with the game as of late, oh, good. In case you haven't been keeping up with the game, a new set got released a little while ago called Dark Side Dimensions, which, is meant to come out and corresponds with the new movie. And, it basically has a lot of cards from, oh, great. Like, it basically has a lot of cards that are basically improved versions of older cards, like, what's an example? An example one would be, like, the gadget cards, like the old ones, green, red, and yellow. Like, they are alright cards, but the newer versions, for one thing, they have higher stats, I believe. What the? Alright. Right, something like that. Like, the example I'm trying to give is that, like with the gadgets, the way they work is, you summon them, you get another one out of your deck. But with golden gadgets and silver gadgets that they get destroyed, they just special summon another one onto the field. At least I'm fairly certain. I might have to look that up later. Alright, I'll tribute Kuriboh. Yeah, but yeah, the main point of Dark Side Dimensions is, put a few new cards in, like Cubics and, Magician Girls, and then try to improve some of the older archetypes like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, which I do appreciate. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like maybe we've had a little bit too much of it as of recently, because there were a lot of other sets that were there were a lot of other sets that had new stuff like Red Eyes, which I do like, but then there was a new one that came out. What was it? I can't remember it off the top of my head. Well, whatever. The point is, Konami's been, trying to buff up older archetypes, and I do appreciate to a point. Great. I think we lost here, because I know for... Oh, I guess not. Alright, come on. Of course not. Okay, let's see if we can win before he gets all 5 stupid pieces. Of course. Alright, discard. Doesn't really matter, he discarded one because he's got like a bunch of other ones in his deck. Seriously. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to OTK because for one thing I need to beat this thing first. It's like I'm not even getting any of my counter cards to beat him with. See, he's discarding more. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think our best plan would be to, best plan would be tribute Silver Fang to activate Berthman's effect. Now, when this one is flip or normal summon, you can add one Gazilla Kingdom Mythical Beast, and fusion summon with it. Alright, let's fusion summon. I don't think we'll be able to win this turn, but well, no, I know for a fact we can't because we gotta get over with Summon Skull first. 4,200, then. Yeah, it'd only be 7,000. Yeah, it would be enough. Yeah, nothing really good to steal. Let's grab a Gazelle quick. Well, I can still bring him down to 1,000, but if he gets exodia next turn, it's not gonna matter too much. If we get lucky, he won't draw the piece he needs. Alright, so let's go run him over. Just gonna attack directly, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think he's gonna end up with 1,000 left. Yep. Just as I figured. Alright, let's see if he just top decks into victory. Well, it's not really top decking, but whatever. Of course. Oh. Oh, I guess not. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Well, I think we just won, guys. That is if he doesn't activate Reckless Greed again, which, well, I guess not. Alright! It only took like 3 tries, I think, but we finally win. Yeah, you won! I'm taking Joey's Red Ice card and your Locator card. I lost. I failed. Forgive me, Master. Try my best. No, please don't be angry. Well, that was a terrible death scream. Yugi, that wacko's lost his mind. Remember me, Pharaoh? Perhaps you don't. You were trapped in the puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. And failed. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter. Though he was the weakest duelist in my crew, despite him using the most bullcrap strategy to win, mine of the minions will prove much more formidable. I don't get how Seeker is considered the weakest one, because, I mean, when you think about it, if you don't have methods to counter it, he should theoretically win most duels. I mean, look, you saw that card. Like, he had 5 pieces of each Exodia card, he had a bunch of draw power. How does he ever lose? If anything, like, I'm gonna be honest, if he had stuff like Ties of the Brethren, he could probably win way easier. Fair, I've waited for you for years. Finally, after all this time, I will destroy you. I will not allow my other rare hunters to fail like this one. I have little time for this kind of foolishness, so I've taken over his body and trapped his mind in the Shadow Realm. I am in control. How do you control him? It's quite simple, really. You just use enemy controller. Okay, no, not really. Each of the Millennium Plot devices contains its own unique power. So mind control is a simple task of my Millennium Rod. Allow me to introduce myself. Remember my name, Merrick. Merrick, what is it you want from me, Merrick? I want what belongs to me, and I'll tell you using the strength of the Egyptian God cards. Egyptian what? Millennia ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout ancient Egypt. These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaoh sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created duel monsters, he resurrected these mighty beasts as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve. You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle. You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the pharaoh's power, the boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way, except like another Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist probably, or just the same one. I'll use the almighty magic I gained to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It's my world, and what do you plan to do with this world? Just generic villain goals right here. Yeah, not yet, Merrick. I'm beginning to understand why she's asking me to participate in Battle City. It's my destiny to stand between you and the evil powers you seek, and I will. Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you still can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, that was weird. I know that guy was a big creep, but who knew he was just a front for another creep? Here, Joey, take your red eyes back. You hold on to it. It isn't mine to take, pal. You want fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters have collected tons of rare cards. Their decks all souped up, so I know they're gonna be tough to beat, even for you. You always have my back, so it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's gonna come in handy for you sometime, except it never will. Besides, this means that part of me will be a part of your deck. It's kinda cool knowing that I'm helping you save the world, even though the res will just brick in his hand all the time. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have the rare card requirement covered. Like what? Red Eyes was the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember? Like what, Time Wizard? I mean, it's not that rare. Yeah, but baby, I jams at Duelist Kingdom. I know it's gonna save my butt in Battle City. You know, when you think about it, both of our hearts are our decks. We're a team. Together we won't let any duelist beat us. We'll whip this mad creep and his rare hunted goon squad so they won't know what hit him. They'll be sad that they ever decided to mess with us. Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of your red eyes. You're a true friend. You're a true friend, Joey. And together we can take on any evil that comes our way. Yeah, because that totally just didn't foreshadow a bunch of crap. Alright, more draw power cards. Upstart Collins is actually pretty good. Whew. Well, I'm gonna be honest, this was kind of a long episode. A bit longer than I initially anticipated because stupid exodia strategy. Bull crap. Alright. Well, in the next part, we're going to be continuing Battle City by going up against Arcana here, which, not looking forward to this duel. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part, and we'll see you in the next episode. See you then.